Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts, and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome back, everybody. So today's Monday. Let's take a look again on the cryptocurrencies as we do usually. In general, the performance that we see on cryptocurrencies just confirms our view that indeed for the cryptocurrencies is not the best time for investing. It's a lot of reasons for that. So mostly from the financial point of view, this is the relation of the cryptocurrencies in the minds of the investors, that they are make them no difference actually between the cryptos and the stocks, even not the blue chips, but second quality of the stocks. And in fact, in recent few months, as you can see, performance of the cryptocurrency is mostly the same as the stock market. The first moment. Second moment, geopolitical tensions, rising of the interest rates in the United States, provides small room for rally on the cryptocurrencies because they have nothing to oppose to the interest-bearing assets, such as the high dividend stocks, protective stocks, and bonds. So all this stuff, from the fundamental point of view, making the pressure on the Bitcoin. At the same time, here's the very tricky moment from the fundamental point of view, is just because, theoretically, if we see some inflationary process in an economy, right? So let's suppose that even we could call it some devaluation of United States dollar. In fact, the cryptocurrencies should show the bullish performance, just because dollar become cheaper. And as a cryptocurrency is let's call it kind of the real asset. So it should show the opposite direction, right? But we do not see it. It means that cryptocurrencies are devaluing together with the currency. And the tricky moment here stands with its treatment, as I said, is a part of some stock market. Because under this some crisis effect, some events that stands in the United States economy currently, stocks market are falling, and tying with it the cryptocurrencies as well. So in general, we talked a lot about fundamental background in this week, in the gold report, in the Forex market report, so you could read and just understand the fundamental background, what is going on currently in United States. And in general, overall performance that we see here, for instance, take a look at the 10-year yield that shows outstanding rally and should climb more at 3.45 area. Supposedly, this is a monthly chart. It's not really fast action, but this is probably the next target that we keep an eye on. Rising inflation and deteriorating of the economic conditions that we see currently. We think that's become worse, and that should lead to more inflationary process and devaluation of the United States dollar. It should lose some its purchasing power. And for Bitcoin, it really depends on how investors will treat this process. If they will wake up from the current understanding of the cryptocurrency and will see some really inner value in these cryptocurrencies, it could start moving in a different direction, opposite direction. But if not, if it will be just stands in a basket of the risky currencies, risky assets such as the stocks, so we probably will see the further downward direction as the bubble that we see currently on the stocks market that was blown up by actually big money printing and different programs during the pandemic. So gradually it will start to blow down, and maybe it will explode. I do not know. But all this process makes pressure on the Bitcoin market as well. And from that standpoint of view, we think that it is not time for making the long-term investment. On April performance, you in general could see bearish action. This pullback out from the yearly pivot point. It suggests that we have the bearish sentiment on the market. So that makes us to keep well at our target. It's around 26 areas. You can see pivot support 1, major 618 support. On the daily chart, you know that this is OP target here as well. So we still keep it as the potentially possible area where reversal might happen. We're not sure yet. We will see. But that at least very suitable area for that. On the weekly chart, also less and less signs appear left that this is just a retracement. And this market is ready to show in the upper direction. Now it looks more like this seems just a retracement. It's ABCD, and that is now starts looking like downside continuation of this action. So here's also performance not really very significant. As market is coming to the MACD crossing, we could keep an eye also on MACD predictor and see whether we will get within the few sessions bullish grabber. If we will get the grabber, something like that, right? So at least it will give some hope that maybe market will try to show the upward action. That's one of the patterns that we could keep an eye on within the few weeks on the weekly chart. So nothing else probably. On the daily, the same story. So you can see this market is deeper and deeper moving lower. We already talked a lot, many times about this ABCD pattern, that it's slow, CD leg is very slow. It means that more probable that here as well we will get downside reversal rather than minor retracement action to the XOP. Theoretically, these chances still exist because the ABCD pattern is still valid and XOP is still valid, but as you understand, in the current circumstances, as market is moving lower, chances become smaller and smaller that this in general happens. Personally, I really have big doubts that we currently could make the bet on impossible reversal, despite here we have some support or something of that sort. So more probable that we should start watching for downward continuation to the OP in completion of this ABCD pattern. That is what we have on the daily and higher time frames. Besides, you can see MACD trend here is also bearish. So as market gradually is moving lower. On the lower time frames, on Thursday we said that, well, if you still would like to take the long position, the market formulated some support. So on the follow time frame chart, you can see market stands at the 618 support. We said maybe here some tactical bounce is possible, but before taking position, because overall environment, as you can see, not really friendly for any buying of the Bitcoin, wait for a clear pattern. So on Thursday we said we do not see it yet. So despite the market at the 618 support, we do not have pattern. So that's why it would be better to wait and see what will happen. Currently, at this moment, if you'll take a look at the hourly chart, here's market shows the drop and completed 127 butterfly. With this acceleration down, it seems chances exist that market should complete the 1618 target of the butterfly as well, which will be around 38 even. Previously, we already have explained why we treat this type of action not as a preparation for reversal. It's just because market performance with the major targets at major support, recall here was very strong support area, as well as here. And both of them have been ignored. And currently, this is just minor response to the support areas that we have. This is not the preparation for reversal. Otherwise, market should start reversal somewhere from these targets. So, but still, if you would consider taking the long position, you trade on the intraday charts. You could watch for a couple of things. First of all, completion of the butterfly, and then try and take position with the butterfly. It starts upward action, moves stops to the break-even. Because in this case, that will save a lot of your money because you could place stop slightly below these lows once market completes the butterfly. Alternatively, you could wait where some larger pattern will be formed, because butterfly very often becomes the part of the head and shoulders, as you know. And here you could get reverse head and shoulders patterns. It might be the left shoulder, head, and if market starts forming the right arm, this will be the second chance to take the long position with a possible tactical pullback. But this is only for some minor retracement, kind of the ABCD target to some of the fib levels. So that's the destination of this strategy, not the reversal process by far. So that's actually what we have currently on the Bitcoin market. For scalp traders, you could keep an eye on the possible patterns here. For the traders who would like to buy Bitcoin for the investing, we think it's not time yet, and we need to wait and see what will happen later, because chances that market could reach 26 area currently increasing.